pliers, got a little screwdriver, and I have some things that I'm thinking about taking apart or unmaking in order to find out more about them, and in order for me to maybe know why something is made the way it is. Look what I have here. It's a car. And when I pull it back, this toy, it flings forward. And I've been wondering, how does that work? So I'm going to take this one apart. What do you think? How does this work? What could it be? So I'm going to take it apart. Look at this. Ooh, one of those pieces came out. Ah. I noticed there's little holes here. Those holes are holding these pegs. That's how it fits together. Look at that. And that piece is holding on. Can I take the wheels off? Oh, look. That's an axle. And take this side off. Get the pliers out. I'm gonna hold it. Oh, that's tricky. Hold it. Nope, can't pull that one out, but I must be able to. Woo! Boing! I did it! Look, there's a wheel. And in these little wheels, I see that there's holes. Oh, should I have twisted that? Look, I could have just twisted it and pulled it instead of pulled it. Oh well. And that piece was holding this rod through the middle of it. Look at that. So that rod was holding on these wheels, and then I could move those wheels back and forth and it all still spun. What's this? What's the cover? Ooh, lots of interesting pieces in here. This must be the little machine part that when I roll it back, it pushes it forward. Let's see how that works. So it worked when I pulled these wheels off. There's one. I'll pull this off again. Is that going to come all the way up? Oh, look. 4 wheels. That piece I'm going to set over here and then move those out of the way. Here's the axle. Now what is going on in this part? I see lots of little cogs. When I turn this, I'm noticing that it's turning that red piece there. Do you see that? I have to look very carefully. And then, is it turning this red piece? Why? What is this for? Oh, look, there's more red pieces. If I turn this, do I see other things moving and working? But look, I can only turn it one way. I can't turn it the other way. It gets stuck. Oh. Oh. Twist it really hard and then look. Oh. That's neat. So this white piece is connected to the red piece, and if I twist the white piece, it twists the red piece. Look, I also noticed something. Watch this. When I twist this here, it's moving it. How does this work? Now I'm going to take these apart, see what I can find inside here. Ooh, I don't want to break anything, so I'm going to try to do it very slowly. Look. All these little parts. That's the side of the machine. Look at that. Is that the one? Look, that they have little ridges in them. And when the ridges kind of work together, those are called cogs. What's happening here? There's a piece in the middle, and look, I don't know if you can see, there's little holes there. Those holes are being held on by these other little pegs. How interesting. Look, there's more pegs there. Pull that off. What is that? Look there. That looks like, do you see it? Looks like a spring in there. I'm gonna try and look at that. That piece here has lots of little divots in it. It's got a big wheel on it and a small wheel. Now look in here. I'm gonna see if I can get that bit out. I'll use this little axle. What is this? Oh! Boing! Whoa! Look at that boinged out of there. Look at that. It's a spring. You know, springs. If I twist that up, is it going to cause a tension and then try to spring open again? Let's see what happens. I'm going to twist it, twist it, twist it. We'll let that go and... Look at all these pieces that were part of this car and how it's going to work. I think I can get it back together before my son notices. I don't know, this might be a tricky one. Do you know what? I think I might be in trouble now. Maybe it's time we visit the toy store and find my son a new little toy car. But this has been so interesting to find out how these work. This little machine uses wheels to move around an axle and using the cogs to wind up this spring that creates a tension that then goes boing, and that rolls the car forward. How interesting. Now, what can I make with these loose parts? So what will you unmake and learn more about? Now don't forget, you cannot pull something apart unless you have permission from an adult around you. Have fun! What will you discover?